was born in Republic of Georgia, have a Russian last name, live right now in the United States. When I grew up, my dad didn't want me because his first child was a girl and he wanted a boy. My grandparents had nothing to do with me because I had the blonde hair, blue eyes, and in Armenian culture, you are a little bit tan. They were embarrassed of me. My relatives called me ugly because my facial features have nothing to do with Armenian facial features, and the hair and the color. My doctor told me I had nothing to do, I could not do nothing with my legs, or I'm gonna hurt them. I was denied entering to the universities in Georgia because of my Russian last name. I was stoned at the age 18 when I was preaching the gospel on the streets. I had 2 surgeries without anesthesia and almost died. I had the priest who didn't want to give me my second name from God because I didn't look nothing like Armenians. My boss told me that I cannot handle education and a job at the same time, that I can barely speak English. But you know what I'm going to tell you, Dad? It's your decision what you're going to do with those things. And I've learned that there is a power of forgiveness. You know, I always tell this to people that unforgiveness and anger on somebody else is that like a poison that you drink in hopes that somebody else dies. So forgiveness is for you, not for them. Because those people live in your home, in here, rent-free, every single day. They capture your attention, they capture your time, everything. Let them go. Thank God for them, because they're gonna make you, right? Like Nietzsche says, whatever doesn't kill us makes you stronger. So by the power of God's grace, of helping me to forgive people, sometimes people will ask me and say, Ilona, why you? I would turn around and I say, why not me? Right? Why not me? I was not born to tiptoe on an eggshell, but I was born to walk on a healthy ground, on a solid ground. That's who I was. So I regained that and I said, it was only God and me in my life. And God turned this all around. My dad said to me right now that I would never trade you for 10 sons. My grandparents loved me so much that I was the only one out of 5 grandkids that they left inheritance. And I turned it back and I said, I don't want it, because everything that I wanted, I got it. I got acceptance and love from you. The doctor who told me, don't do nothing with your legs, I successfully ran triathlon and marathon. So when they closed the doors for me to enter to universities, I was the only one from the country of Georgia accepted with a full scholarship to study abroad in Finland for 2 years. My boss, who told me I cannot handle education, I entered my bachelor degree. I finished my 4-year course in 1 year. Not only I finished in 1 year, I finished with a 4.0 GPA. Not only 4.0 GPA, I became a student speaker of the year. I became ambassador of the school. Not only that, I entered and started my master's degree before I finished my bachelor's, and now I'm going for my doctoral degree. They told me I cannot barely speak English. I wrote 12 books. So now tell me I can't do things, right? And the same is to you guys. You know, asking permission for somebody else for their approval is just asking them to give the price tag on you. Don't cut short of yourself. You're much worthy than this. You can absolutely do it. The life is just the beginning for you. And I thank God for all of my experiences that I went through. If it wasn't for those people in front of me who always closed the doors, I would not be stronger. I would not be here. I would not be able to have a zest to life and go after my dreams. And today I'm standing in front of you. My name means happiness. And my second name that the priest didn't want to give me, and he gave it to me through his closed teeth. You're the light. You're the light because I'm so blonde. You're the light. So my name means happiness and a joy carrier. Now imagine, this is how I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I am a happiness and a joy carrier with a light. And I am your dream architect. And I can help you to live your life twice. Thank you so much. It was Ilona, God's masterpiece.